Hello and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'd like to welcome you. My name is Yvette Quale. I like to create craft tutorials for junk journaling, beadwork, paper crafting, and more. In today's video, I'm going to do a complete journal flip through of the journal that I've recently completed. This is using a kit from RachandBellaCrafts. It is a Paris themed kit. So let's go ahead and start doing our flip through. So on the spine here, I do have a journal charm that I've created with an image from the kit. I'm going to take it off here just for ease of showing the journal. So I have it on a bulb pin here. I have a little charm at the top that says "Made with Love." It has an image from the kit. This is chipboard, two-sided, and I do have a video tutorial on how to make these charms. I'm going to link that in the description box. And it has embroidery floss and different kinds of charms on there, and it is also decorated on the back. I usually decorate journal cards and things like that on both sides. So on the cover I have some chipboard cutouts from Renee Bouquet. I'll put a link there to that shop as well. And I have a chipboard piece here that I've covered with a paper from the kit. And then I have these three bead applique pieces that I've made. They have little faux pearls in the middle, and I've done the beadwork that's hand stitched around there. Has little pearls here, and then I have on the back here 3 layers of lace, and then I put the lace underneath, which is the tie here, and that goes around to the spine, which has a vintage piece here of fabric. Goes all the way around. Whoops. To this side, which is this is all glued down. Ties on the side here. Let's go ahead and open that up. This is a 5.5 across, approximately 5 3/4 by 9 inches. So let's go ahead, or 8.5, 9. So I have this book that I've been cutting little quotes out of, has scripture verses and quotes. This is the book that I have, and I've just been using that as I go through and using some of those quotes in there. In the front here I have this little booklet I've made, ties with a piece of lace, and this is an image from the kit, and I've just created a little booklet here. So pages from the kit, it's got some pages from a scrapbook paper pad, cardstock on the back here, and then I just put the paper around the outside. It's got the little quote on there. Put that back together later. That just goes in the front there. Has a couple of the little sayings from the book, and then this is a page from the kit. This is a cutout from a magazine, and it has a little pocket in here with a little journal card. So a double little card there. Finish the back. All the stitching that you see is my hand-drawn stitches that I like to do. On the back, it's a large journal card. This is an upper tuck pocket. I did some embossing on the, or not embossing, but yeah, I guess, I don't know what that's called. The little machine. I don't know what it's called. Cuttlebug, there we go. So I'll use that, and it's little dots on there, a little bit of vintage fabric, a little bit of lace. So here I made a little lace tab, and it's got just some paper, a paper tab with a button, some lace on there. And this is an image from a vintage botanical book. It's got a little quote down here. This is collaged up, and a little verse down here from the book. This is a music page with another verse on there, or a quote. This is a little tuck spot with a little piece of lace on here, or a ribbon. And I went ahead and collaged that up. There's some hand-drawn stitches on there, put some lace, little piece of sari silk on there. So this I cut into a heart. You'll see the other side of that when we flip through the journal. This is a page from the kit, and another little tab on there. This I took from the kit, kind of tore it out, put some ink around it, drew around it, made a pocket. And this was actually packaging from a stencil kit that I had, so I went ahead and used that, did some embossing on there. Tea-dyed paper, image from a botanical book, gardening book. This is avocado dyed paper, another tea-dyed paper. This is a little flip here. So what I've done is this has a paper clip on it, and I just took different pieces. There's a little magazine image, got a little piece of lace, some cardstock, some lace, another piece of cardstock. So I just kind of layered those up so they were pretty and put them together. And then I went ahead and used this cute little copper colored heart paper clip and just clipped that right on the page there. So these could be used anywhere in the journal that you might want. This is the center spread, which I pretty much left alone, except I did put this little tab over here with a tag on it. Over here it says today on a little tag, dreams and goals. There's nothing like a dream to create the future. And this is my favorite Bible verse, Jeremiah 29:11. And another tab up here, tea-dyed paper. This is from the kit, and I put a little, so this little button here, get you zoom in on that. This little button is a vintage button. It had a little piece of felt on there, so I left that on there. I thought that was pretty cute. Here's the other side of that heart that I cut out. Here I've made a pocket out of a piece of the paper from the kit, and this is from the book. Again from the book. Little pocket down here, this is from a magazine. And then this was a little piece I had in my stash. Some more of that trim. Page from the kit. This is cut out from a magazine, layered up on a page from the kit. This is a lot of collaging that I've done, so I'll take this apart. I have a pocket here on the front. It's a little corner pocket, and that holds a little journal card. Again, this is an image from a magazine. Then I have a pocket behind that I have glued down on 3 sides, and that holds this little ephemera piece from a magazine. And then this piece back here I've glued down on the 2 sides, and this slides out as a belly band. This is, so this paper, and this paper is from the kit. On the back I went ahead and put a couple pieces of tea-dyed paper on there, and then I noticed I did not do my stitching on there, so I want to do that. So let's just go in with our marker, and I just kind of go around and make my stitches. Another thing I like to do is just kind of come in and go across and come back. So it's kind of, I call it sloppy stitching. Just kind of like that to kind of give it a little bit of interest, a little bit of depth. So I feel better now. All right, let's slide that back in there. And then this little guy goes in there, and that one goes in here. That's just all collaged up on the page. Another tea-dyed paper. This is a page from the kit. A little piece of fabric here. This is the same fabric I used on the cover. And here's a little pocket. So what I was finding was I did this little belly band with a piece of lace, and I found that it wasn't enough to hold the heavier journal card in. So I made a little pocket down here, a little tuck spot. And then when I slide this card in, I just slide it down in there. So it's a belly band and a pocket or tuck spot. And again, this is a piece of the background of the stencil, the advertising for the stencil. And I went ahead and drew on the back some lines for journaling. It's on a music page there, as you can see. There's another heart, another page from the kit. This is a pocket out of tea-dyed paper, collaged up here. And then I have this from the kit. Again with the tea-dyed paper on the back. This is from the kit also. This is a scrapbook piece that I embossed, and then I put a little scrap of paper from the kit. Tea-dyed paper over here. This is all glued down and collaged, so this is from a magazine. This is from a magazine. Here's some vintage fabric. I have some tea-dyed paper with lines drawn on it. I have two little quotes from the book and then an image from the kit. We did some doodling here, a little lace on the bottom, lace on the back side. Here we have a little hidden pocket here, and it holds from the kit a journal card that I made. This little image is also from the kit, little stamp images that are cute. So over here I have a belly band that I've made out of a piece of lace, put scrap paper at the top and bottom with a button. And this is a greeting card that I just cut the image out, and I just left that as it was. And then again, this didn't hold really well, so I tucked it into a little tuck spot there. These are tickets from the kit. Collaged that up as well. Pulled out tea-dyed paper here. The other side of the heart. Here's a collage piece. So this is a corner pocket that I've collaged over next to a tab that's decorated up with some lace and buttons. And then I have two tiny little journal cards in there. Tucks right in there. On the back I finished it off with an image from the kit, a little bit of lace that I tied with some cotton string. Tea-dyed paper. This was a scrapbook embellishment that I had. Looks like buttons. I thought it was great on there. Here I've collaged this up. This is an image from the magazine. So here's some more of my sloppy stitching, I call it. An image from the kit. Sometimes when you have a beautiful kit like this, you just want to highlight it a little bit. So I just kind of draw around those edges, kind of highlight them a little bit. This is an image from the magazine. This is from the kit here. And again, just journal card, journal space. Lots of space for writing or adding photos. However you want to use that. This is an embossed heart here. Journal on that as well. Here's the center pocket. I did some hand stitching around the edge of this, and then put some tea-dyed paper on the back for journaling. And the same paper I used for the pocket, and put some trim on there. The other side of the heart there. Image from a botanical book. This is like parchment paper that was dyed. Here's a little quote from the book. Another image from a gardening book. More tea-dyed paper. Another collage page with a little spot for journaling. Beautiful image from the kit. Again from the kit here. This was a piece from a paper pack. On the back here I have a piece of lace making a pocket, and it just has a simple journal card in there, and this is covered in fabric on the back. So you could put an image on there, or put paper on it, and journal on it. There's the back of it. This kind of sticks out if you want it to, or it can tuck in. Maybe. Alright, and yeah, that's my completed journal. So tell me in the comments if you would like to see a future video maybe on how to do any of the techniques that you saw in the journal. Any bead embellishment or layering or collaging, making pockets, whatever. I'm looking for ideas. I'm always interested in what you guys want to see. So please subscribe if you haven't to my channel. hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I upload videos, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks so much for watching.